Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got our Omnimon playmat, we got our Gabumon and our Agumon blind box plushes, and we're continuing on with another 4 packs of the AD01 Digimon Generation. Before we do, however, I did mention last time that we pulled this one from the starter deck, and I was disappointed in it. And the reason why is because here's the one that came in the starter deck, and it is just so much better. If they were going to reprint it, like, why not reprint it like this? Because, like, you know they have the ability to. You know they have the templates and everything else. So why not, like, redo it? Because unless they got rid of the stamps and everything, like, there's no reason not to. And if they don't have it, like, I don't feel like that one's, like, super important. So why not just choose something else? But that's personal. Anywho, let's continue on with another 4 packs. I like these ones have hangers, like you were meant to hang them. That's pretty cool. I don't think that you would hang them. Like, at least not in, like, a Walmart or a Target. Like, that would not last. Because any tiny child would just rip these open. We got Pomomon from BT9. 3 play costs, 0 digivolution cost, 2000 DP. All turns, player can't place Digimon by effects, no inherited effect. Again, unless you've got a way to protect these things, like, I don't think they're worth it. Otamamon, 3 play costs, 0 digivolution cost, 3000 DP from EX7. Digivolve from level 2 with the NSO trait for a cost of 0. All turns, players can't reduce paid play costs. Again, if you don't have a way to protect these, because there's a lot of, like, removal now, where it's like just delete Digimon or something like that, I don't think these are going to stay out. I don't think they're good. Agumon from EX4, 3 play costs, 1 digivolution cost, 2000 DP. Can digivolve from yellow or red, is dual color red-yellow. Digivolve from Koromon for a cost of 0. Start of your main phase, if you have a red or yellow tamer, gain 1 memory. Inherited effect, your turn once per turn. When any of your red or yellow tamers suspend, draw 1. So really for Marcus Damon, not too much else. Geogreymon from BT12, I think. Have we seen this one? No, I don't think we have yet. There's been a couple, but I don't think we've seen this one. 5 play cost, 3 digivolution cost, 5000 DP. Digivolve from level 3 with Agumon in its name or the dinosaur trait for a cost of 2. When digivolving, if you don't have a Marcus Damon, you may play 1 Marcus Damon from your hand without paying the cost. Inherited effect, your turn once per turn. When any of your yellow or red tamers suspend, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 DP for the turn. Kokuamon from BT8. 3 play cost, 0 digivolution cost, 3000 DP. All turns, players can't ignore digivolution requirements. No inherited effect. Again, unless you got something to keep this out, I don't think this is worthwhile. Mainly because, like, that means that you're playing a deck where you don't ignore Digivolution requirements to get the most out of this one, which means to get the most out of it, then you have to also face a deck that doesn't ignore Digivolution requirements, which I play like a couple decks. I've made a bunch of decks, and for the most part, they don't ignore the Digivolution requirements. So this is like for those weird situations where it's like from Agumon to Agumon Bond of Bravery, where it's like, oh, you can't do that because I got this card out. We got Stigmon from BT12, 4 play cost, 2 digivolution cost, 4000 DP. Can digivolve from blue or green, is mono green. Your turn, when this Digimon with DNA digivolve into a blue Digimon card, gain 1 memory. Inherited effect, your turn, this Digimon with Imperial Dramon in its name or the free trait gains piercing. Gurimon from RB01, your turn, once per turn, when your effects add to this Digimon's Digivolution cards, draw 1 card. See, they should have, like, this is a new card. I guess that's the reason why they didn't put it in Resurgence Booster. But what I really feel they need to do is just make something for reprints, because we got some reprints in some other sets before. So they definitely should just make a nomination for that. Maybe make it AD now, and just anytime they want to do reprints, do, this is the AD set or something like that. Omni Shoutmon I want to say we see... Yes, we have seen this one, so I don't have to read this. Wormmon from BT12. 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 1000 DP. Can Digivolve from blue or green, is mono green. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Digimon card with Imperial Digimon in its name or the free trait, and 1 Tamer card with Ken in its name among them to the hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Inherit effect. End of your turn. This Digimon and any of your other Digimon may DNA Digivolve into a Digimon card in the hand. Again, I feel like there's way too many of that. Like, it sounds so familiar because the Wormmon we pulled last time basically has the same effect. Like, that is the same effect. Which is something I don't like, because then you're just, like, stocking the same effect lots of times. We got Mastamon promo. Ooh, okay, I like that. 13 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 13,000 DP. Can Digivolve from yellow or purple, is dual color purple-yellow. DNA Digivolve with a purple-yellow 5 and a yellow level 5 for a cost of 0. When Digivolving, recover 1. Then, if DNA Digivolving, place 1 other Digimon or Tamer as the top or bottom security card. Trash your opponent's top security card. When Digivolving, when attacking once per turn, by trashing your top security card, you may play 1 purple or yellow Digimon card with 6,000 DP or less from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Very cool. And we got Hex Blaumon. Yo! This is great. Like, I actually wanted another copy of him, and I was holding off on it because I'm like, it would go really good in that deck. But these guys were like over 20 bucks. I'm like, I'm not going to get one for just that. But now I got another copy. I'm glad I held out. 12 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. Security attack +1, has Ice Clad. When Digivolving, trash any 4 Digivolution cards under your opponent's Digimon. Then, if your opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards, return 1 of their Tamers to the bottom of the deck. Opponent's turn. None of your opponent's Digimon with as many or fewer Digivolution cards as this Digimon can suspend. Rule trait has Ice Snow type. This is from EX7. This is real good. I was playing my Ice Snow type deck last night, and I completely forgot about this second effect, which I'll have to make sure to remember next time. And we got Wisdom Training as our final card, which is a 2 play cost. Main, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. 2 cards of your deck. Add 1 purple card among them to the hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Then place this card in the battle area. Main delay. One of your Digimon may Digivolve into a purple Digimon card in the hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 2. Security, place this card in the battle area. So, good start. Yeah, I was saying, like, they've got hangers. These wouldn't make it, like, hanging into a Target or a Walmart, because any tiny child could just walk by and just rip them open, because they don't have any self-control, and adults could scalp. Like, they could just put these off, put them in their pocket, and then just walk out, unfortunately. Doesn't look like we have any Digi-Eggs this time. Royal Knights of the Purge, 6 play cost. This is from BT13. Main, draw 1. Then you may place 1 Digimon card from your hand as the bottom Digivolution card of your King Drazel D76 in the breeding area. Then place this card in the battle area. Main delay, play 1 Royal Knight trait card from the Digivolution cards of your Digimon in the breeding area without paying the cost. On play effects don't activate for this play, and that Digimon gains Rush for the turn. Security, place this card in the battle area. Again, this is kind of like an older card because the on-play effects don't activate. They don't do that anymore because, like, the game has sped up a bit. Miraculous Mega Knight. 2 play cost. Main, you may play 1 Agumon or Gobumon from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Then place this card in the battle area. All turns, when any of your level 6 Digimon with Greymon or Garurumon in their names would leave the battle area other than by battle, delay, one of those Digimon and a card in your hand may DNA Digivolve into a Digimon card with Omnimon in the name in the hand. Security, you may play 1 card with Tai or Matt in its name from your hand or trash without paying the cost, then add this card to the hand. And just something to point is that this DNA Digivolve, it doesn't say without paying the cost, so you still have to pay the cost. We got Yuji, 3 play cost. Your turn, when any of your Digimon with the X antibody trait move from the breeding area to the battle area, draw 1 and gain 1 memory. Your turn, when one of your black Digimon with the X antibody trait attacks, by suspending this tamer, you may place 1 card with the X antibody trait from your hand as that Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. Security, play this card without paying the cost. We got the Shine Greymon again, looking very cool. Stingmon. Agumon Bond of Bravery. 8 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 14,000 DP. Digivolve while you have 2 or fewer security cards from an Agumon for cost of 3. Hand counter Blast Digivolution. On player when Digivolving, delete up to this Digimon's DP total worth of your opponent's Digimon. When attacking once per turn, if you have a Tamer, trash your opponent's top security card. Ace Overflow -5. Very cool. Love to get promos. We got the Guilmon that we've seen. Crimson Blaze, 6 play cost. For each of your opponent's Digimon, reduce this card's cost in the hand by 1. Main, your opponent's effects can't play Digimon until their turn ends. Then delete all of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP or less. Security, activate this card's main effect. It's alright. We got Alphamon from BT20, 12 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. Barrier on play, when Digivolving, recover 1 from the deck. Then, if during an attack, one of your Digimon in the breeding area may Digivolve into a level 6 or lower Chronicle trait Digimon card in the hand or trash without paying the cost. All turns, once per turn, when security stack are removed from, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 8,000 DP for the turn. Inherited effect. All turns, once per turn. When this Digimon would leave the battle area other than by your effects, if this Digimon is Alphamon or you can, by trashing your top security card, it doesn't leave. So yeah. Alright, boss, or semi-boss, because it's going into something. Also, I just had to look because I'm like, oh, that's a lot of trait text right there. Because it's got Holy Warrior, X-Antibody, Royal Knight, and Chronicle. We got Vidramon, 5 play cost, 2 Digivolution cost, 5,000 DP. On player when Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Digimon card with Vidramon in its name and 1 blue Tamer card among them to the hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Inherit effect, your turn, once per turn. When this Digimon unsuspends, gain 1 memory. Solid Vidramon. We got Examon Seeker Rare from EX3. 15 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 15,000 DP. Ken Digivolve from green or blue or green is dual color green-blue. DNA Digivolve with a green level 6 and a blue level 6 for cost of 0. When Digivolving, you may place 1 blue or green Digimon card with Drummon in its name from your hand as the Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. Then if DNA Digivolving, you may play 1 blue or green Digimon card with Drummon in its name and 12,000 DP or less from your hand without paying the cost. All turns, once per turn, when this Digimon suspends, it unsuspends and suspends one of your opponent's Digimon. I like that alternate effect because that's just simply like, oh, it's suspended, I get to unsuspend it, I get to suspend one of your guys, so like you could attack and kill their big boss, which is pretty great. And we got Blue Memory Boost. Alright. 3 play cost, main, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 blue Digimon card among them to hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck, then place this card in the battle area, main, delay, gain 2 memory, security, place this card in the battle area. This is probably the most common memory boost out there, I think, because, I mean, you've got the, the yellow and the green that came in the Fable Waltz and the Wind Guardian starter decks, but this one, it came out with all the old starter decks in those like 6 extra cards, but it was also put in the demo deck. And those have since made their way onto the secondhand market, and people are like stripping them apart for cards. And those ones go for like 40 cents each. They are not hollow or anything, but they're nice and cheap. Like I went to a store the other day and I picked up their 3 copies. So I'm like, I could always use more of these. And that is this pack. Did we not get anything from AD And this one, that's kind of disappointing. I'd hope that they would have put 80s in every single pack. Give me a sec, I'm going to take a sip of water. Because I personally feel like we're buying these for the reprints, but also for the 80 cards. I wish that just like how in regular packs there is rare and super rare slot, I wish that there was like an 80 slot in this one, so that at least you get one new card. Looks like we got another Digi-Egg. The Strongest of Brothers. Takuya and Koji. Agumon from BT13. I think we've seen this one. Yes. Light Dramon. Davis, 4 play cost. Start of your turn. If you have 2 memory lists, set to 3. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 of each blue and green Digimon card among them to the hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Security, play this card without paying the cost. And this is all the way from BT3. But yeah, it's alright for a tamer. Like, a memory setter, that's good. Demi Vmon from BT12. When attacking once per turn, if you have a green Digimon, draw 1. Omekimon. Shadramon. 5 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 5,000 DP. Digivolve from Wormmon for a cost of 2. When Digivolving, you may play 1 Vmon or Wormmon from your trash, suspended without paying the cost. Inherent effect, on deletion, you may play 1 Vmon or Wormmon from your hand, suspended without paying the cost. The other thing about this one is that I wish it had the Armor Purge, because this is an Armor Digivolution, but other than that, totally fine. I was actually looking at picking it up at the same time with those blue memory boosts from that other store, and then I saw like, oh no, it's getting a reprint in here. I should not pick this up, because I don't know how many I'm going to get. We got the Vmon promo, same one the Wormmon's from. 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 1,000 DP. Can Digivolve from green or blue is mono blue. Your turn once per turn. When this Digimon would Digivolve into a card with the free trait, if you have a tamer, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. Inherent effect, when attacking. If this Digimon is multicolored, draw 1. Ooh, and we got Tommy, Takuya, and Zoe from the new set. Love that. 5 play cost. Security, play this card without paying the cost. Start of your main phase or on play, you may place up to 2 hybrid trait cards with different colors from your hand or trash under this tamer. If this effect played, draw 1. Then if there are 4 or more hybrid trait cards under this tamer, gain 2 memory. Inherent effect, end of your turn once per turn by attacking with this Digimon with the hybrid or 10 warriors trait, it gains security attack +1 for the turn. So that's pretty cool. So just like by attacking, it's like, oh yeah, it gets a security attack +1. That's a nice little bonus. As long as it's got the 10 warriors or hybrid. And we got Gallenmon from BT13 Secret. Very cool. I hope we get the Crimson mode if he is in here. That's one that I like missed out on that I'd like to have. 13 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 13,000 DP. When this card would be played from the hand, if you have no Digimon, reduce the play cost by 2 for every 5 total cards in both players' trashes. Rush, on play, when Digivolving or when attacking, delete one of your opponent's 6,000 DP or lower Digimon. If this effect didn't delete one of their 13,000 DP or higher Digimon. Very cool. We got the Omekimon Golds. That's interesting. Don't really care for it, but alright. We've already read him, so we don't have to read him again. Actually, did we pull an Omeki? I thought we did. Yeah, we did pull a regular one. So there they are next to each other. This one's just got a nice gold. It's a little textured. It's alright. We got the last pack this video. Let's see what we can get out of this. Well, we're starting to see some repeats, which is great because I wasn't sure how soon we'd see them with almost 200 cards in a set. But I'm glad we're starting to see those. We got Growlmon X Antibody. 6 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 6,000 DP. Can Digivolve from purple or red? He is dual color red-purple. Digivolve from Growlmon for a cost of 0. When Digivolving, draw 1 and trash 1 card in your hand. Then if Growlmon or X-Antibody is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, until your opponent's turn ends, this Digimon gains, on deletion, you may play 1 card with Guilmon in its name from your trash without paying the cost. Inherited effect, your turn once per turn. When any of your opponent's Digimon are deleted, gain 1 memory. This is from EX8. EX8 is on that like bordery where I'm like, maybe this is too recent, but it is EX8, and we're on EX11 at the moment, so maybe not. We got Madoki Betamon from BT6. 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 2000 DP. All turns, your opponent can't gain memory other than by tamer effects, no inherited effect. So the only reason why I can see them reprinting these, because again, it doesn't do enough for me, is that maybe they want to see if the community can cook with these and make something interesting. That's really the only reason that I can think of. Analog Man from BT11, 4 play cost. Start of your main phase by trashing 1 level 5 card with a Cyborg trait from your hand, draw 1 and gain 1 memory. Opponent's turn. When one of your opponent's Digimon attacks a player, by suspending this tamer, change the attack target to one of your level 6 Digimon with the Machine trait. Security, play this card without paying the cost. Going into Machine Dramon, not too much else. Betel Gamamon, I think we saw the evil one. I don't think we've seen this one. 6 play cost, 2 Digivolution cost, 6000 DP. Digivolve from Gamamon for a cost of 2. Raid when Digivolving. If you don't have a hero, you may play 1 hero from your hand without paying the cost. No inherited effect. Doraemon from BT7. Inherited effect, your turn once per turn. When your effect adds to this Digimon's Digivolution cards, draw 1. War Growlmon, 8 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 8000 DP from BT12. Give me 1 sec, I need another sip of water. When Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4000 DP or less. If this effect didn't delete, this Digimon may Digivolve into a level 6 Digimon card with Gallantmon in its name in the hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 1. Inherited effect, end of attack, once per turn. If this Digimon has Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name, and your opponent doesn't have a Digimon, gain 2 memory. That is very situational. I don't know if I like that. Marcus Damon from BT17, 4 play cost. On play, until your opponent's turn ends, one of your Marcus Damon is also treated as a 3000 DP Digimon, can't Digivolve, and gains blocker. All turns. When this tamer suspends, one of your Digimon gets plus 3000 DP for the turn. Then, if you have a Digimon with Agumon or Greymon in its name, gain 1 memory. Security, play this card without payment cost. So something to point out is that if there's a way to give this rush, then on play, it's treated as a 3000. Then, when it suspends for the attack, you could give it plus 3000 because it treats itself as a Digimon. So that would make it a 6000. Just something to point out. We got Rise Greymon from BT13. 7 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 7000 DP. Can Digivolve from Yellow or Red. Use dual color Red Yellow. Digivolve from Geo Greymon for a cost of 3. When Digivolving, you may play 1 Marcus Damon from your hand without paying the cost. All turns, once per turn, when any of your red or yellow tamers are deleted, place 1 Marcus Damon from your trash as the top security card. Inherited effect, all turns, once per turn, when any of your red or yellow tamers are deleted, place 1 Marcus Damon from your trash as your top security card. So that's a real interesting way to get the Marcus Damons back. I like that. Especially with the newer ones, they would probably be real good for that. Growlmon from BT19. 5 play cost, 2 Digivolution cost, 5000 DP. When Digivolving, if you have 1 or fewer tamers, you may play 1 Takato from your hand without paying the cost. Inherited effect, all turns, while you have 0 or less memory, add 2000 to the DP deletion effects maximum. I think we've seen this one before. Greymon from this set, very cool. 5 play cost, 2 Digivolution cost, 5000 DP. Digivolve from a level 3 with Omnimon in its text or with the adventure trait for a cost of 2. On player, when Digivolving, you may return 1 card with Greymon, Garurumon, or Omnimon in its name from your trash to the hand. All turns, when your Digimon or Tamers are played or Digivolve, if any of them have Garurumon or Tai in their names, This Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon card with Greymon in its name in the hand without paying the cost. Inherited effect Raid. So again, that's when this Digimon attacks, you may change the attack target to one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon with the highest DP. And we got War Greymon. Ooh, look at this boy. He looks real cool. I'm liking this card's look. 12 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. Can Digivolve from black or red, is dual color red-black. Digivolve from level 5 with Greymon in its name or with the adventure or hero trait for a cost of 3. Raid Piercing on player. When Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon. All turns, this Digimon gets plus 1,000 DP for each of your tamers, colors, and gains security attack plus 1 for every 3 such colors. End of your turn, one of your Digimon may attack. Inherited effect, when attacking, once per turn, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon with Greymon or Omnimon in its name. So yeah, pretty cool. That's something I was thinking about. I was like, oh, this is clearly for Omnimon. It's like, no, it says Greymon. Then I'm like, oh right, it could be War Greymon X Antibody. So that's pretty cool. And we got Blue Scramble as our last card, which is a 2 play cost. Main, one of your blue Digimon may digivolve into a blue Digimon card in the hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 3. Then place this card in the battle area. Start of your turn, if your opponent has a Digimon, delay, return 1 blue Digimon card from your trash to the top of the deck. Then, if you don't have a Digimon, you may play 1 blue Digimon card with 2,000 DP or less from your trash without paying the cost. Security, you may play 1 blue Digimon card with 2,000 DP or less from your trash without paying the cost. Then add this card to the hand. So far, we're doing real well. I'm liking some of the cards. Again, I really like the look of this one. It looks like it jumped straight out of the movie, which is pretty cool. Let me know what your favorite card so far is down in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a good old thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. The algorithm loves it. Don't forget to hit the bell icon because we upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.